Cloudy, cool, and misty. That's how we started the day, but we ended up with some sunshine. In fact, we had peaks of sun from late morning into the afternoon, and with a warm front going through, temperatures did manage to get into the low 70s here in Springfield. Let's talk about these spring rains. We turned the page from February to March, and we've not only had the spring feel, we have had those spring rains, and officially we've picked up over 2 inches since the beginning of March, only a few days ago. Down in Harrison, Arkansas, almost 3 inches, and a lot of this falling yesterday and into the night last night. In fact, along and south of I-44, many spots picking up between 1 and 3 inches of rainfall. And I think if we're wondering about flooding risk, that's probably going to be the area along and south of I-44. That's going to be the area because of the recent rainfall and the rain that we may see Friday night, where we could have some localized flooding concerns. Right now, we're sort of in that waiting game for the weather to turn active again. We've got a warm front that is lifting north across the area. Again, it's been kind of clammy all day north of that warm front across areas closer to central Missouri, but to the south, it's not been bad. Humid air is building north in the wake of that warm front, and that will set the stage for active weather later in the day on Friday into the overnight hours Friday night. I think the storm risk really ramps up probably, as we're approaching sunset and then shortly thereafter. And as I said at the top of the show, it looks like there could be 2 different modes that we see these storms move in as. One as scattered storms during the evening hours, and then the other mode would be a squall line right on the cold front itself. And that's going to keep that severe weather risk going in some form or fashion throughout much of the night Friday night. Looking at what's going to happen at night, looks pretty quiet. Can't rule out a shower, but most areas will stay dry. Looks like there'll be a more organized area of rain that may try to clip our western counties to start the day on Friday, but most of the day Friday looks quiet. And then again, Friday evening, watch for scattered storms or clusters of thunderstorms to develop to the southwest and then build northeast across a lot of the area during the evening. And then this is the squall line. And that squall line will take its sweet time moving across the area. In fact, it looks like the front doesn't clear our area until near sunrise on Saturday. And that's why it looks like this is going to be not just a Friday evening severe weather risk. It's going to be an overnight Friday severe weather risk that could last all the way until maybe close to sunrise on Saturday. As for Saturday, it looks like a quiet day, a cooler day with partly sunny skies. Rainfall, I think, with this next round will tend to be heaviest in the same areas where it was heaviest last time. Generally along and south of I-44, where some spots could pick up another 1 to as much as 3 inches of rainfall. Temperatures tonight running mild, about 60 for a low, with highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 70s. Can't rule out an 80-degree high here or there. It'll also come with gusty winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. Weekend forecast looks cooler on Saturday, high 57, but back up near 70 with sunshine on Sunday. And as we warm up, we're gearing up for the next wave of thunderstorms that will hit the area Tuesday into Tuesday night. There will be some severe weather risk with that. That will be followed by cooler and quieter weather for the second half of next week. Bailey?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Jamie.